Paradise Lost, a land of beauty and strife. Kashmir, nestled high in the Himalayas, is a land of breathtaking beauty, a place where nature's splendor is on full display. Snow-capped peaks pierce the sky, mirrored in the tranquil waters of Dal Lake, creating a scene of serene magnificence. Lush valleys, carpeted in wildflowers, have inspired poets and artists for centuries, their beauty captured in countless works of art and literature. Yet, beneath this idyllic facade lies a story of hardship and resilience, a narrative often overshadowed by the region's natural allure. The fight for jobs in Kashmir is a reflection of its tumultuous past and uncertain present, a struggle that touches every aspect of life here. For generations, the people of this land have grappled with political turmoil, economic uncertainty, and social upheaval, challenges that have shaped their daily existence. The beauty of Kashmir often masks the struggles of its people, a stark contrast that is both poignant and profound. Finding work here is not just about earning a livelihood. It is about securing a future in a land where hope often feels as elusive as the mountain mist, a constant quest for stability. This essay delves into the complex web of factors that make job creation in Kashmir an uphill battle, exploring the intricate dynamics at play. From the long shadow of history to the present-day realities of conflict and instability, we will examine the multitude of challenges that need to be addressed for Kashmir to truly flourish, understanding the depth of its struggles and the resilience of its people.
Scars of history, conflicts, enduring legacy. To understand the employment crisis in Kashmir, one must first delve into its turbulent history, marked by decades of strife and turmoil. Decades of conflict have left deep scars on the region's economy and psyche, affecting every aspect of life. The constant threat of violence has deterred investment, disrupted education, and shattered the dreams of countless Kashmiris, young and old alike. The tourism industry, once a lifeline for many, has been repeatedly hit by periods of unrest, leading to significant economic losses. The lack of consistent economic activity has resulted in high unemployment, particularly among the youth, who struggle to find opportunities. This in turn fuels a sense of desperation and hopelessness, making the region vulnerable to further instability and unrest. The legacy of conflict is not just about physical destruction, it is about the erosion of trust, the loss of human capital, and the perpetuation of a cycle of poverty and despair that affects generations. Breaking free from this cycle requires addressing the root causes of the conflict and creating an environment conducive to sustainable peace and development, fostering hope for a brighter future.
Political quicksand, instability and distrust. Political instability remains a major obstacle to job creation and economic development in Kashmir. The region has witnessed frequent changes in government, often accompanied by periods of unrest, uncertainty, and a lack of continuity in policies. The abrogation of Article 370 in 2019, while aimed at integrating Kashmir more closely with India, has further exacerbated these challenges and heightened tensions. The move was met with widespread protests and a communication blackout, deepening the sense of alienation and frustration among many Kashmiris. The lack of trust between the local population and the government further complicates matters, making it difficult to implement effective policies. This distrust stems from a long history of broken promises, human rights violations, and a perceived lack of political representation and accountability. Addressing this trust deficit is crucial for creating an environment where businesses feel confident investing and locals feel secure in their future prospects and livelihoods. Without genuine political dialogue, reconciliation, and sustained efforts, the path to economic prosperity in Kashmir will remain fraught with obstacles and challenges.
Economic shackles beyond orchards and tourism. While known for its natural beauty and agricultural produce, Kashmir's economy suffers from over-reliance on tourism and a weak industrial base. The tourism industry, though a significant contributor, is highly seasonal and vulnerable to political fluctuations. Similarly, agriculture, primarily focused on horticulture, faces challenges like limited landholdings, climate change, and market access. This lack of economic diversification leaves Kashmir vulnerable to external shocks and limits job opportunities for its growing population. Developing a robust industrial sector, promoting entrepreneurship, and attracting investments in sectors like information technology, handicrafts, and food processing are crucial for creating sustainable livelihoods. Diversifying the economy will require government incentives, skill development programs, and a conducive environment that encourages innovation and private sector growth.
Section 5. Infrastructure impasse. Bridging the gaps. Kashmir's rugged terrain and harsh weather conditions pose significant challenges to infrastructure development. Limited road connectivity, unreliable power supply, and inadequate communication networks hinder economic growth and discourage investment. The frequent closure of the Jammu-Srinagar highway, a lifeline connecting Kashmir to the rest of India, further exacerbates these problems. Improving infrastructure is essential for attracting businesses, creating jobs, and improving the quality of life for Kashmiris. This includes developing all-weather roads, ensuring reliable power supply, expanding internet connectivity, and upgrading healthcare facilities. Investing in sustainable infrastructure will not only create immediate employment opportunities, but also lay the foundation for long-term economic growth and prosperity.
Section 6. Social barriers, education and shifting norms. Social factors also play a role in Kashmir's job crisis. While the region boasts a relatively high literacy rate, the education system often struggles to equip youth with the skills needed for the modern job market. There is a disconnect between the education provided and the demands of the industry, leading to a mismatch in skills and opportunities. Furthermore, cultural norms and societal expectations, particularly for women, can limit their participation in the workforce. Encouraging women's empowerment through education, skill development, and creating a conducive environment for their participation in various sectors is crucial for unlocking the region's full economic potential. Addressing social barriers and promoting inclusivity will require a multi-pronged approach, involving not just the government, but also civil society, religious leaders, and families.
Section 7. Security shadows looming over progress. The ever-present security concerns cast a long shadow over Kashmir's economic prospects. The fear of violence and unrest deters tourists, discourages investment, and creates an environment of uncertainty. This not only impacts existing businesses, but also hinders the growth of new ventures. The heavy presence of security forces, while necessary for maintaining law and order, can sometimes be perceived as intrusive and intimidating. This can further dampen the entrepreneurial spirit and discourage risk-taking. Creating a secure environment is paramount for attracting investment, promoting tourism, and fostering a sense of normalcy that is conducive to economic growth.
Section 8. Nature's fury adding to the struggle. Adding to Kashmir's woes are the environmental challenges it faces. Climate change is leading to erratic weather patterns, affecting agricultural yields and increasing the frequency of natural disasters. Floods like the devastating one in 2014 can cripple the economy, destroying infrastructure and displacing communities. Addressing these environmental concerns is crucial for sustainable development. Investing in climate-resilient infrastructure, promoting sustainable agricultural practices, and creating awareness about environmental conservation are essential for mitigating the impact of climate change and ensuring the long-term viability of the region's economy.
Section 9. Seeds of hope. Can development blossom? Despite these challenges, there is a glimmer of hope. The central government has announced various development schemes and initiatives aimed at boosting the economy and creating jobs in Kashmir. These include infrastructure projects, skill development programs, and financial assistance for entrepreneurs. The success of these initiatives will depend on their effective implementation, transparency, and the participation of the local population. Addressing the trust deficit, ensuring good governance, and fostering an environment of peace and stability are crucial for these efforts to bear fruit. Ultimately, the path to a brighter future for Kashmir lies in creating a virtuous cycle where economic development reinforces peace and stability, leading to a brighter future for all Kashmiris.